primetime potent, keep it entertaining. You already knowin', outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Viking Wolf, U.S. Assassin, doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not frontin'. That's how Just a Writer became a moral compass. This is primetime potent. This is primetime potent. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Thursday, 4:30. That can only mean one thing. Best Friend Show. I'm the Moral Compass. With me, JT, Sean Aaron, and the main event, Phil McNulty. What's going on, guys?
Great. Everything's awesome, like the Legos say.
This is great. I am excited for today. We have so much good stuff going on. I'm excited for today. I was a little hesitant last night, but today I am full go.
We got the Assassin's Guild president, Walt, in the house. What's up, Walt?
Well, Walt, my man.
We got Amanda B. What kind of debauchery are you all planning? We're changing things up a little bit. You know, usually we talk about comics. We're going to still give you the comic talk, but we're breaking out this could be a turn for the Best Friend Show. Phil, I don't think wanted to join us, but he's here. He's because he's a best friend. That's why he's here. He's here for us. Friends. We got D-Wag in the house. What's up, Darren? He's here for the main event. Val. So I am on day 5 of not having any AC in my house. My air conditioner. We had a repair guy come out. Someone we know. Someone we trust, and we thought he'd be able to fix it. And he was like, no, the compressor shot. You need a whole new unit. And we thought we got a new unit 4 years ago, but the person who installed it gave us, at the time, a 10-year-old unit. So our unit is actually 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. They really screwed you guys.
Yeah. So this new unit's going to cost us about $4,000. I'm not happy about that, but I am looking forward to having some cool air in the house.
You're like, my graveyard shift money was not supposed to go to air conditioning. It was supposed to go to more marketing stuff. I need more graveyard T-shirts, and now this whole thing is throwing it out.
Well, the world needs more little mini Moral Compass figures. More Graveyard Shift T-shirts, cool intros for my YouTube show. D-Wag says, sounds like it's getting hot in her. Yeah, it is.
How are you going to get ammo cases for the fine people to get their books in if this jerkweed gave you a 10-year-old air conditioning unit?
Yeah. Good thing is I've been recently offered some work for hire rating jobs, so that should probably pay for the air conditioning. So
bust into Chase's piggy bank.
Yeah.
You gotta pitch in, kid. Put him to work.
We got OC Steve here. What's up, Steve?
What up, Steve?
So
from on stuff.
What is up with you guys? Phil, fill us in.
So this week I am going to be finishing up Mark's print for Viking Wolf. So I'm excited about that. Got some work done that. Revengers has been fully planned out. It's just a matter of now finishing the artwork. So Ryan Brady and I are in the middle of getting those final sort of like chapters for the collection for book 1, because we were going to do a single issue sort of format, but the more we see the Indiegogos, the more we see like something like Mark's doing, something now Sean will be doing. It's just better if it's collected. It gives you that nice, we can add all of our preliminary designs in there, a little sort of heads up for chapter 2 that will be coming out.
And they look good on bookshelves like that, if you can see.
Yes, they do. So we decided that's the way we're going to go. So we're going to add some more time into that, and that's why we just need to thumbnail those sort of pages and then start getting ready to rock and roll on them. So I'm excited because it's like my type 1. It's like my Viking Wolf U.S. Assassin Graveyard Shift. Like, it's finally gotten to the point where, all right, So, SOBs, this thing is real now and it's coming at you. So it's been a great productive week, and so
That's
really
awesome.
good.
Like as not just your friend, but as a fan of your
Mhm.
of your art and of Ryan as well. Like I remember you were showing me and Mark, prelims and stuff
Mhm.
years ago.
Mhm.
When we were going out on our bro dates, and it's like, and I think we kind of annoyed you, like Phil, show us pages.
Yes.
Phil, you're like, all right, dickheads. But
It-
yeah, I'm so happy for you, man. This is fucking awesome.
Because it's always hard, because it is like your baby, and you don't want an
Yeah.
ugly baby. Like, you don't
No.
want to be like, oh, here's pictures of my kid, and then your response is, oh, that's a cute baby. Like, you want them to be like, that could be a Gerber baby, and that's what Revengers are. Revengers is my Gerber baby. Like, and you guys reaffirmed that when I showed you the prelims to it, and then like pandemic hits, grad school hits, life hits, and you just realize, all right. But then when you finally get to that spot, I think I'm just a little behind Sean at this moment. Like, I finally hit that spot in my life where I know this is where you can go full tilt with it. Like, this is the moment where I'm ready to start revving that engine up and just going for it. So it's a nice little creative, mood to be in. Yeah, it's an art on. I'll call it an art on. Yeah, and it's a nice big old art on.
Yeah, we got to plug in gimmick art and stuff somehow. Anyway,
Yes.
I'm
So I saw Ryan also, I think today, released his The Bolt collected edition.
Yeah, well, I'm going to plug Ryan Brady's thing right now. Go to it's camdenscomics.com. He just has a collection of the first five issues of The Bolt, and then you can get 6, 7, 8, and 9 in single issues, and then 10's coming out, and then he'll probably have another collection of that as well. So camdenscomics.com, go check it out.
I'm really proud of him. Like, he's another one of us, like one of part of our crew. Like, I remember when me and Mark first met him, I thought he was in high school, but he was like 22. And I'm like, oh, this is adorable. He's making his own comics. This is fun. This is cool. And it was cool. Like, great artist, great product. But he's like, I'm graduating college. I'm engaged. I'm like, huh. It's that baby face. It's that baby. But I love Ryan. He's a great guy, great artist, great Imagineer. If that's he's inspiring to me.
Yeah, he's whenever I get a creative block, it's funny because we had our summit like last week. We were talking about it, and we had this idea, and he stood up and he threw the paper off, and he's like, all right, this is it. We finished it. And I was just like, yes, that was like our moment, because he's so good at creating villains. And I realized is that when you create these characters, like, the best thing about Batman is his villains. And that's why we like the Flash. Like, we can tell which ones have the better, rogues gallery.
Yeah.
So he's really good at villains. So we sat down and I said, listen, we need villains, right? I said, I don't know how we can complete the story if we don't add more villains to it, just to give it more of that comic book feel. And when it's inspiring when he says, I've got this character and this idea. And then I'm just like, all right, let me give you what I'm going to say, and here's part of the visual. And then we just do the mashup of our ideas and visuals together, and that's how it's born. It's nice because I don't know, sometimes I don't feel like I'm that creative when it comes to ideas and stories. So when you have that person who kind of like gives you that fuel to be creative, it's an awesome partnership.
Oh, hell yeah. Fucking hell
So,
yeah.
Sean, this has been a big week for you. What's new?
Well, for those of you that have pre-ordered, thank you, the Type 1 preview book, I sent the files off to the printers yesterday. So I'm sky high. Like, I feel amazing. It's a great feeling to produce something that's yours, that's personal and interest and all that. And I kept reading the PDF like all yesterday and some today. I'm like, I made a comic. So it should be about a week and a half to 2 weeks to get it to me for printing and to shipping to me from when we first me and the printers talked. So that's my span of my idea of when I'm going to get it. And then just start fulfilling. You know, I picked up a new order yesterday, so 78 right as of now. So thank you very much to everybody. You're gonna love the gimmick 90s cover that it's gonna be. Colors by Shelby Robertson on the cover. The book is black and white, lettered, 2 pinups, and two character model sheets and a pinup by a certain somebody that it's here, and some extra goodies for the ANS, from the ANS crowd. You'll love. But yeah, man, it's great. I'm so excited. I got some more other sketches to finish up, and once I'm into fulfillment, I got to finish a piece for Mark. I got to do a piece for Shelby, and then after that, it's on to starting the rest of the pages for the actual Indiegogo book. So thank you to Mark for being an awesome editor, for helping me guide my story to where it should be. Huge shout out to Dexter Weeks, you know, for leathering the book, putting the book together, making last minute final adjustments page wise and all that. And Dexter will be handling that and the colors. So he will be my colorist on the book. So, you know, it's great times, you know, creating our own stuff. And I'm just so blessed for everybody that's believed in this project.
How was it looking through that PDF the first time, seeing all the letters on the page and sound effects and stuff like that?
It was better than getting the cure for diabetes. Nah, it's cool, man. It's like something I did. You know, it's not a sketchbook, you know, which is just pinups and published art and all that. But yeah, when it's your own, it's a feeling that I wish I took that jump many years ago. You know, where I should have. But it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear people's reviews. What's the proper word for critiques? Critiques, but like in like a real way, not like this sucks, but like you should improve on this. This is how you go. And I'm gonna take that in consideration for the campaign. Maybe retweet the pages from people's feedback, and then go on from there. But I already got a lot of great pinups from friends, Mike McMahon, Phil, Ryan Brady. I know Mark's going to do one for me, Dexter, Joe M. Sontag, who was in the band a lot and stuff. So yeah, it's cool. Like when you got your friends' backs and all that. Like I'm on cloud 9 or whatever cloud, you know. So it's cool.
That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you to everybody again. Thank you.
Over here, when I haven't been dying from the heat, I've been working on my projects. I finished up the script for Viking Wolf, so Eric Weathers is going to start the letters for that soon. My artist on Black Owl, Greg Paulson, he reached out to me yesterday and said, "Hey, I'm doing a convention. Can we release a Black Owl preview book?" And I was like, "Oh man, I'm going to have to write the dialogue for this." So I opened up the script because I had started, and I don't know, I was just inspired, and I knocked out all the script for the preview book. So
Oh shit.
I think sometime, I guess in October, Greg will be at a convention in Nebraska, and he'll have a Black Owl preview book. And I think I'll get a couple copies myself just to put on my Etsy store.
Oh, very cool.
But we're gonna launch Black Owl early 2022. Greg's work is all done. The book's half colored. I just have to get the other half colored. So yeah, that's
Greg's
moving along.
really talented.
Yeah,
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's got that Ed McGuinnessy type of vibes, you know, toonish but detailed. From the pages I've seen in his work, good, solid storyteller. So I'm really looking forward to that.
I got the final 2 pieces in for the Haunted Pizza yearbook. I was just waiting on colors for Sean's piece and Mark Yoon's piece. Both came out great. Shout out to Oliver from 656 Comics.
Hell yeah.
Colored them, did a fantastic job. And I've been promoting Viking Wolf. We're 12 days left in the campaign. I was on Ethan Van Sciver's channel earlier in the week, hanging out with some legends. Billy Tucci, Art T-Bear, Ethan, and,
Some might
then,
brag about
and then and then Mark Polton, the other guy.
Right. You were hanging out with a solid clique, so that's what's
Yeah.
up.
So things have really picked up on Viking Wolf. And I'm going out to Michigan probably July 25th. It's a Sunday. Going to start signing Graveyard Shift books, the main book, and then there's a tier where I sign all the books. So it should be quite a bit, but I only have a P signature, so I should get through them really quick. And we're going to close out Viking Wolf while I'm out there because my campaign ends July 27th.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah, John said we can close it out while I'm out there, and hopefully that should be a big turnout.
Fucking A.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. Congratulations on all that. And also, the Wolfen stuff sketch contest on the Art and Stuff channel. If anybody hasn't had a chance, you have, 3 or 4 days left, I think? I don't know what today is.
you have 3 days left.
You have 3 days left to get your piece in. You just got to tag myself, Mark, and Joe M. Sontag on Twitter with the hashtag Wolf and Stuff. And once we get the everybody in, the three of us will decide on who gets what. As far as first place, second place, third place, fourth place.
We've had some killer entries so
oh
far.
my god! Oh my god! Such great stuff. But also we have PayPal. Nah, but yeah, phenomenal entries already, and it's killer.
And last week, since we didn't get to talk about it, I was on your channel for the Wolf and Stuff sketch stream. Shout out to everyone who joined us: Leandro, Noah, Elliot.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, it was a great time, and Noah is a riot.
I love that kid. That kid is the funniest kid I've like.
He needs his own show.
He really does, but to be himself, because on stream he's reserved, he's respectful, and he puts the work in.
Yeah, after it goes off the air, he's hilarious.
Yeah. I was like, holy shoot, like this kid's awesome. So hopefully we can push him to get his own show.
Yeah. So the big thing we're talking about today is this girl, puppy girl Jenna. I don't want to go too much. Oh, here he is. Phil's back.
Yeah,
So,
I'm here.
so my son was watching YouTube. He was watching one of his YouTubers react to this puppy girl Jenna video. I was like, and I heard him laugh. I was like, Chase, what are you watching? And he was like, you got to see this. And I'm watching it. And I was like, Chase, I don't think you should be watching this. This is a little weird. But at the same time, I'm like mentally bookmarking this video.
Did you tell the audience what the video is called?
Well, sure. I'll bring it up. I don't know how much we can watch of it. Although I see people doing reaction videos, watching the whole thing.
They
That's what we're
watch and then they pause and whatnot. I pre-gamed it. I watched it just so I didn't know if we were going to go that route. And it's called Love Don't Judge, but here at the Best Friend Show, we do judge.
We judge.
So here we go.
All right, you guys are ready for this?
Let's rock and roll.
All right. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? I didn't add audio. I have to go back and do it.
So as you can see, it's Puppy Girl Jenna. It's from a series called Love Don't Judge.
Puppy girl Jenna, I've read conflicting reports that she makes anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 a month.
Probably $10,000.
Yeah, but yeah, she has an OnlyFans account where she acts like a puppy, and people apparently love it. All right, here we go.
This is Lorenzo. He fell in love with Jenna.
I think my favorite thing about Jenna is her ability just to embrace who she is as a puppy.
All right.
She's clearly getting ready to grab that collar with her mouth.
Let's just show it. Yeah, I have a question for Phil about this.
Puppy play is extremely important in our relationship. That's where a lot of like my my love languages.
All right, so she's just chilling in a dog crate. But Phil, you recently moved in with your girlfriend.
Yes.
If your girlfriend, say she was sitting on your lap and was like, Phil, I really need to tell you something. And I know you. You'd be like, you can tell me anything.
Right.
She goes, well, I'm going to just show you. And she leaves the room and she comes back on all fours with a leash and a collar in her mouth.
Uh-huh.
Are you out the door?
I'm checking the lease agreement.
Yeah.
But let's face it. Let's face it. If this is we see Lorenzo. He is clearly dating up. Right? So he is clearly dating up. So he's probably like, this hot chick wants okay, right? Here's a little secret about Main Event. Main Event 2 dates up. My girlfriend, I am clearly dating up. So I can't judge Lorenzo quite yet, but I'm totally judging Jenna.
I'm going to say this is like a cute girl fetish. If she wasn't so cute, Lorenzo wouldn't be into this.
Oh, clearly. Look, the
All right,
things I've had to done with my more attractive girlfriends sucks. But whatever. You do what you
All
gotta
right.
do.
Let's watch more.
Why?
Despite living a puppy dream, this canine couple have had to deal with some harsh judgment.
I definitely do get a lot of hate. This person is just absolutely mental, like out of their mind.
When we're in public, it can be a little bit embarrassing at times.
You think, Lorenzo?
So, see, my limit probably, like, once it leaves the house, then
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, I can't do this.
Yeah, I honestly thought. So I honestly thought when I first saw this, like, oh, is this some weird thing they do in the house? I mean, some of those clips I feel like I've seen somewhere. But anywho, like this, I'm just like, oh, they're not taking her out of the house, clearly. And she's right on that mat, man.
He probably started seeing those OnlyFans paychecks,
Yeah.
and he was like, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I would have been like, once she got on all fours, zip. But then when it went to the next level, I'm like, you can relax.
So Johnny Cage says, oh, come on, this is just for clout. If there wasn't the internet, she wouldn't be doing this. Clearly, she's found like something that guys are into. I mean, for the money she's making, over $10,000 a month on OnlyFans doing this. Shout out to her. He knows the deal. He'll do anything.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Honestly, we're just seeing this little, we can just see from the nose down from Lorenzo, like in this picture. And again, we know he's dating up when you can't see the rest of the woman's face.
All right, let's continue.
I met Jenna at a photo shoot last year. We sort of clicked almost right away on set.
After they met, there was one thing that Jenna had to make sure Lorenzo was on board with.
So I started first pretending that I was a puppy when I was really, really little. I would ask my mom to play with the dogs with me, so I would just be one of the dogs. And my parents always asked when I was going to grow out of it, but I never did.
Jenna lives a puppy lifestyle and had to make sure Lorenzo would be the right owner for all her puppy needs.
When I first told him about this, he didn't shy away at all. He just...
Let's pause it. Sean, you're now how you feel. Now we talked about saying if it leaves the house. So now it's in the house. How are you feeling feeding part of your sandwich?
I don't share my food with anybody.
Okay. Mark?
hey, whatever. This is the year 2021. We're open to all sorts of things, if this is what they want to do, then so be it. Oh, ex-villain, bad owner. You don't feed dogs scraps from the table. Yeah, that just teaches them bad behavior. So
she's a human being. She's not even a dog. Let's not consider bad behavior. She clearly knows what she's doing if she can go on the internet and bang 10 grand a year.
Well, are you not a dog lover?
No, I'm a cat person, but still.
There you go. I'm a dog person, so maybe that's why Sean and I are a fan of Puppy Girl Jenna.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
All right, let's continue.
Let's go.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
That crate looks comfy.
It
Oh,
does.
she has a
So
service
puppy
dog
play really
vest.
was something that I've learned a lot of from Jenna. Some of her needs and feelings are very similar, to having a puppy, which I've never personally have had, but it's something that I feel that I personally love embracing.
Stop.
Puppy play is extremely important.
I'm not judging. Yes, I am.
You are.
But Lorenzo doesn't seem like the type of dude that would be into female dogs, if you will. And that this is all an act to get bills paid.
I think Lorenzo is actually just a pretty good dude. I think he's probably like a nice guy. And I think he's probably like, hey, this really hot chick is really interested in me. And I feel like he's probably been like, you know what? I'm never going to have anyone who is more attractive than I am. And the fact that I can just be a normal, okay dude.
Or put her in a cage when you don't
Or
want to talk
loyal.
to her.
Dogs are a man's best friend.
I mean, true. That's actually that. Yeah, I mean, I don't put blame on Lorenzo as much as Jenna's parents.
How do you feel like Lorenzo takes her to Thanksgiving dinner? The whole family around the table. She's in the corner eating her kibble, begging for scraps.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? It's like he must hate every other Thanksgiving. Like they probably rotate going back and forth to parents' houses, and he's probably like, all right, honey, like I'm gonna ask for you not to try to like hump my mother's legs for some more turkey. Look how she longingly looks at him though.
I know.
Is she really a really good actress, or this is her thing?
This is a beautiful relationship, man. All right, let's go.
In my relationship, that's where a lot of like my love languages lie.
That crate looks really comfortable too.
It's very important to get a lot of praise, a lot of, good job, you're doing great, good girls.
I mean,
what I like about being a dog is the bond between like that one special person, like your owner, and like the day-to-day like mannerisms of a dog that they have. I like to be very carefree. I like not having a choice because it makes life so much easier.
She's bringing dirt in the house.
She wiped her feet.
This is probably where I feel the safest at home. It's kind of like my den. It's like my area that I can retire to and know that I'm safe and no one can get me.
The first time.
She's chewing on a dog toy.
I mean, if she was on ecstasy, I could see that, but she's just chilling because it's a Tuesday.
She lives her life doggy style.
Hick Villain wants to know: are we allowed to call her a bitch? Not an insult in this case.
No, it's what she identifies as. Better you said it than I, because I was thinking that.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. If we are treating her as this puppy, and she is still human, I don't think we can use that slur, because if dogs could speak and they know the connotation of that word, they probably wouldn't want to be called that. I can't
Here
believe I
comes the
just tried
teacher
to.
and Phil.
I just can't believe I tried to highly intellectually make sense of this.
Hicks villain. When her knees eventually give out, does he have to put her down?
I mean, I guess there's gonna be a time when they
Yeah.
get to that stage, but you know, I've seen dogs and cats have like the wheelchairs, like the back where they
Oh, yeah.
kind of just push them along. So I don't think it would be the end of the road for puppy girl Jenna.
Let's hope not.
Time I saw the cage, I was sort of shocked. I mean, it was a lot bigger than I thought. But once it was set up, and I saw just how happy she was and comfortable, she really looks good and happy, and I think it makes her a great addition to the room.
Showing their puppy love on
She's a
social
great
media
addition to
has
the
led to
room.
people questioning their roles in the relationship.
Some of the most negative comments, it's probably just people saying that I'm crazy. This person is just absolutely mental, like out of their mind. A lot of people have said, like, you know, are you being held against your will? Is he forcing you?
I don't think anyone's thinking that. I think they're thinking she's a great businesswoman and is is making a killing off all the simps out there.
Yeah, seriously, it's all haterade.
There is no Lorenzo is more of being held captive than this chick. If anything, it's the other way around. It's like she's got him whipped.
Johnny Cage wants to or he says dogs can't speak, and maybe she shouldn't either. Mark Yoon, what's up, Mark? Life expectancies for a dog that size is 14 to 16, so she's doing well. Shout out to Mark Yoon, by the way. I was the first guest on his new podcast, Raging Ninja. Mark runs a first-class show, man. I felt like it was on the Joe Rogan show. 4 camera setup, incredible. So,
Congratulations on that, buddy.
all right, back to Jenna.
You to do this, like, blink twice if you're okay. I know myself that I'm not hurting anybody.
Who's that?
I'm not in trouble.
Which one? Go back.
All of these, yeah. Go back, forward.
Boring.
Perfect. Think about it. Like
This is where it no longer becomes.
Do I need to say?
Lorenzo
don't
doesn't
know.
look like he's being held captive, Phil.
I think this is something found on websites that people pay money for, or some people find from other websites at the dark nights of the hour.
This
I'm
is
not
Phil
in
telling me
trouble.
not to think and say what I really mean.
All right, let's continue.
I'm just kind of living my life out on the internet, and with that comes a lot of judgment.
I try to comfort her and let her know that there may be a minority of people that feel a certain negative way about you, but you still have me that do care about you.
Looks like she lives in a nice house.
This is 10G a month house. Jeez, a little.
Yeah.
And I love what
Good
you
for
do.
her.
We're going to go to the park. And I'm thinking we'll get some usual shots of you walking on a leash, take some videos, some photos. But what if we throw a frisbee and you catch it
In my mouth?
in your mouth? That's right. And if you catch it in your mouth, you know what you get, right?
Do I get a treat?
Yes.
Get a treat?
Yes. Only if you catch it. You ready to go?
Yes.
All right.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go.
Yo, a frisbee to the head can hurt. Imagine one with your mouth.
I hope he nails her right in the forehead. I stopped. I admit I stopped watching at 2.5 minutes because I was like, oh, it's just gonna be a recap of the beginning. I did not expect a frisbee to enter the mix.
Hicks villain. I hope he doesn't pull a Clark Griswold and forget that he tied her leash to the rear bumper of his car.
Oh shit.
Mark Yoon. I bet she catches a lot of things in her mouth. Pure skill. Mark, you're being a little.
Well, I mean, we saw she's got the the chew toy in there. So
Yeah.
Sit. Good girl, you ready to go to the party?
Yes, I'm
Whoa.
That's cheating.
So she can get off her. This totally brought me out of the fantasy.
what?
She can't just like pop up and start walking.
No. This is all right. I was time of death. 441. The believability has been killed. She broke kayfabe.
Yeah. It's like a Tiny Tim type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This. She just, Millie vanilla'd us with this stuff. She stood up, and that killed
I
her.
know it's true.
Yeah, good one, Sean. Yeah, if she wants to be a puppy, like she needs to be puppy full time when she's doing, this. Her friends happy to see her.
So going to the dog park is obviously one of my favorite things.
Do you think all the regulars here know her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your spot.
When we're in public, I can see how it can be a little bit embarrassing at times. There's weirder things out there, like a girl pretending to be a dog.
Name one weirder thing out there.
A girl pretending to be a dog.
I've done some weird shit. Like this surpasses anything I've ever done in my life.
This makes me feel okay about the way I've lived my life.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing great though. So I mean, maybe we're the ones who should be. Be weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Thing. I think just for a lot of people, it's new to see it in the way that she does it. I don't find it weird.
Terrible throw, Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, come on, man! He didn't even try.
No
Lorenzo's the best owner that I could ever ask for. She cares for me. I feel like the luckiest
that wasn't so
puppy at the shelter.
I don't think that was a puppy move she was doing right there. That was not a puppy move at all.
That's the reason Lorenzo's into this.
She found her con artist. She's like, I take back every good thing I said about Lorenzo. Both of them are effing nuts.
Mark Yoon, does he clean up her poop at the park? If not, serious ethical questions are coming to light and littering. LOL. So I've seen like some of her posts. Like there's posts of her like peeing on the floor and stuff. So does Lorenzo have to clean that up?
Probably. I honestly had to think if she's bringing home $10K a month.
Yeah,
you can. Yeah,
Lorenzo.
Hell no. There's no way in hell I will clean up somebody else's that's not my child or an elderly member
my
of my
puppy
family.
peed on the floor when I first got him and was potty training him. I cleaned it up.
That's a real dog.
Who's to say?
Thank you, Sean. You've officially come over. I knew it.
And just overall see her happy and playful.
Shout out to Young Love.
Oh my god.
All right. Overall thoughts on puppy girl Jenna. Hicks Villain says rubber nose in it. Rubber nose in it. Johnny Cage says, I bet they just bottle that stuff up and sell it to the Sims.
You know what?
Probably.
As soon as he was just like, I'm a photographer, I was like, oh, he was doing a photo shoot. It all kind of came into play to know exactly what photo shoot they were doing. And I'm pretty sure no clothes were involved.
So
I shouldn't say what I think. And this is a first for me. So give me some props, fellas.
I appreciate Sean is maturing as a human being right now, and we can we could see it.
I admire her business sense, and good for her.
Why can't she just make a mini figure of herself like any normal human being? That's Lego compatible.
I think a lot of guys would buy it. they would probably want a bigger figure.
They'll be like, and now the deluxe 6-inch puppy girl Jenna with service dog leash included.
That's just a tax write-off.
Mark, is she a golden lab or retriever? Asking for a friend.
I think
I would say she's a yellow lab by her hair color.
I think she's a little Shih Tzu.
I don't know. So shout out to Chase for bringing this to my attention.
Yeah, and for you for your for watching what your child does. Good job, Mark.
Yeah, this is. I think what we should be talking about is the parenting skills that this puppy girl Jenna would have needed, because we saw Mark's doing a good job.
Yeah.
What do you think there's anything that led to her being like wanting to be a puppy? Something happened to her in her childhood?
Yeah, she said at the beginning of the clip.
Well, she loved playing with the puppies, right?
Yeah, what else do you need?
Do you think her parents paid more attention to her when she was with the puppies?
Oh, maybe.
It's definitely some form of attention seeking. I think anyone who does this is only looking for attention, because no person in their right mind would do what she does. So it probably translated to this feeling of, it's like, why do people get hooked on drugs, right? Besides being the addictive property of it, she probably had a lot of fun with it. Probably had a lot of fun. She probably one day in the park got into some mushrooms and was like, okay, and it probably is the fact that she probably thought, oh, I can get everyone to look at me. So I think it's probably more of a narcissistic thing than anything.
From what the research I did, I believe she had just a regular OnlyFans account, and then I don't know if she either mentioned her, love of puppy play, and someone said, "Oh, that's a fetish that people would be into."
Her marketing director.
And then the light bulb went on above her head, and she was like, "Oh, there's money in this."
She was so fortunate to have that Blue's Clues Halloween costume when she was like 6, and be like, "Yes, I can add some validity to it."
D-Wag says, I mean, I think it would be cool if my girlfriend was a puppy, but at least the girlfriend I do have is deflatable, and I can store her in my closet.
Yeah. Cool. I'm with that.
Mark Yoon says, Mark keeps bringing up her 10K earnings. What does she buy with it? Treats?
Renzo's house.
Her house. Like, that looks like a nice house.
What do you think the treat she was asking for was? When she says, if I catch it, do I get treats? And he's like, yeah, you get treats. Like, what do you think that treat was? PG answers first.
I bet it's a real dog treat. I bet she gets a dog biscuit.
I'm going to keep quiet.
I think it was probably a trip to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Let me see. So I did my research for this. This might gross you out, but I feel it's my duty to show you.
It's your duty to gross us out.
Yeah. Let me find it. Here we go.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dog.
Oh.
Yeah. Sean's getting sick.
Oh, that is.
Is that taking it too far?
Yeah.
I've never had a dog my entire life. I know you have two. You've had two of them. You have two of them, Mark.
Yep.
Does the food look like that, or is that like some?
So yeah, if you add like
butterscotch
wood or
thing
to it to
made?
give it some gravy, yeah, that's what it's gonna look like.
Man, so do we think that is legit? We think that's legit dog food, right?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
legit
that's
dog
real.
food.
Oh
That's
my
legit.
God, the way it was in her hair, that was. I think that would be a tipping point for me if I were Lorenzo. I'd be like, damn it, you are a human being. You're not. You're being a puppy doesn't mean you have to flip the bowl over.
Maybe
Now I'm gonna go get some pussy.
Cats at the local
Cats.
shelter.
Right. Pussy cats.
Right.
maybe
Wow.
subscriptions were going down and they needed to take it up a notch.
Yeah. Look, but shout out to her. That's the American dream, right? You know, build your own brand, build your own
Absolutely.
company. You know, you,
That's what I'm
You gotta
doing
make
with
a
the
dollar.
Moral Compass.
right. Aha.
I'm going to start doing the
Please
Moral
don't.
Compass OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll be out in the woods with a compass, just wandering around. I'm lost, guys.
There's like those videos where you can put an image like in the background and you can record yourself. Like I just imagine like behind is like a green screen of puppy dog Jenna and like Mark like looking at his compass and then leaning over to reveal and then being like wrong, and that just ends his
Bro.
video.
you should put a magnet under the compass and just spin around because it's going crazy. Just go in circles.
It's crazy town over here.
So I'm amazed. So that 5-minute video we got like 47 minutes out of. So
Just another walk in the park for the best friend show.
yeah.
And puppy dog Jenna.
So before we wrap this up, has anyone seen Black Widow yet? Let's get back to the comic talk. You've seen it? Thoughts?
I haven't seen it, but I did see Loki. I saw the season finale of Loki.
I enjoyed it. Well, yeah, Loki this week and last week's, I really liked it.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston, that's
Hiddleston.
the actor. Hiddleston
Mhm.
nailed the performance throughout the show. A little bit dull on my side, but watching the end, it all, kind of, that makes sense. I get the vibes.
I forgot this was. Yeah, I forgot this is the first. This is the first show that has multiple seasons. So like when it
I didn't know
ended, when it ended, I was just like, what? Because I was so used to the Falcon, Winter Soldier, and WandaVision like wrapping up like a good bow, like in a bow.
Right.
So it was good for me. Yeah.
But I'm looking forward because, whatever, spoilers, I love Ken. I love the time traveling aspect. He's just a cool villain, cool
Right.
visual. I got his Secret Wars toy somewhere around here. Like, I've always loved him. And once I figure out, okay, that's what's up. That's who this is, where they're going without spoiling, like, cool.
What was interesting was as soon as I saw the actor, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, because they never called him by name. They just showed the actor, and I was like, isn't this a guy they cast as? And then I went, oh, okay, makes sense.
And we got the hints with the Time
Yeah.
Lords. And,
The whole show was leading up to it. Like I told my one friend, she was like, "Oh, do you think Mephisto's gonna pop up?" I'm like, "No, this is purely comic book like lore of Kang." So I'm like, it's no big surprise. If the actor showed up, that would be the bigger surprise. And when I saw the actor in there, I was like, "Huh, how about making a debut on the show before the movie?"
yeah, and it's going to tie into everything with the multiverse clearly to
Right.
make. But the thing I'm pissed about is the disposalness of the Infinity Gems.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's just a trinket. Like
Mhm.
you got them everywhere. Like it's like they threw away the past like 12 years, 13 years, or whatever Marvel was doing to build up,
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
I gave up on Loki after the first episode. Is it worth going back and watching the rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It's. I feel like that they know they've got you in the palm of their hand,
Sure.
and they know that first episode can be recap filler stuff, or it could be like you're just we know that you're coming back for episode 2. So, but episodes, what I've noticed in all these shows, episodes 3 and 4 are the ones that hook you to get to 5 and 6. So if you get through the first 2, 3, and 4 are always worth it.
And Black Widow, Sean, you didn't care for it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, I thought you said you saw it.
No, I said I didn't. I'm going to wait for Blu-ray or Disney Plus. I feel that flick should have been after Winter Soldier, just for the character. You know, she deserved it. You know, more so the Captain Marvel as a character, not getting into that bullshit, but Black Widow with everything and how important she was to the Avengers and the MCU. Wrong timing.
And the comic book aspect. Black Widow to me is a more important character in the comics than Carol Danvers.
Oh yeah, she's an important staple of the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
you know?
it's just not like, you know. So I think I agree with that one tenfold.
Chase and I, we might go see it tonight. Chrissy already saw Black Widow. She said she liked it a lot. She thought it was funny, but I haven't seen it. Like I said, I only watched one episode of Loki. I only watched one episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier before giving up. My favorite show on Disney Plus is that John Stamos as a girls' high school basketball coach.
I didn't catch that yet.
Mine was the Mighty Ducks TV series, Game Changers. That was a lot of fun. Emilio, you know, the Mighty Ducks man was awesome.
My friend Sean O'Reilly, owner of Arcana Studio, his son Kiefer is one of the Mighty Ducks.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Yep. Also the voice of Haiku in the Haiku animated short. Yeah. So I've known him since he was a baby. So it's pretty cool.
That's what's up. That's very cool.
Yeah. Any other things you guys want to talk about before we wrap this up?
I'm good. I'll wait till next week.
Next week we're talking our favorite artist inker combinations, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Sean?
collabs. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I'm down.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, Sean, let everyone know where they can find you at.
Social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Sean Aaron, art and stuff on YouTube with my co-host Joe M. Sontag, Creative Reaper Destroyer. We're at $2.99 for subscribers, so we would appreciate somebody make a sock puppet account to get us over to break the 300. Gonna be working on some piece for Mark that I gotta finish up, and the sketches for the pre-orders for Type 1. And yeah, tune into art and stuff Wednesdays and Fridays, 9 p.m. East Coast time. And Best Friend Show, Thursday or Fridays, whenever we're ready to go.
It's supposed to be Thursdays at 4:30, but sometimes we change.
Yeah. Tip of the cap to Darren Wagner. But you can find my social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Animated Phil. You can find my Etsy shop in the description, which I have to go mail it out probably on Friday and getting more sales on there. So thank you everybody who tunes in and supports. Appreciate it.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Coney Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Pult and hit the notification so you don't miss all this great talk about, Puppy Girl Jenna. And if you haven't checked out Viking Wolf, 12 days remain in the campaign. I just posted the link in the chat. Make sure you get it. It's some of my best work. I'm so proud of this comic. So don't miss out. And we'll see you, Phil and I. We'll see you next for La Pod Gods, either Sunday or Monday. And thank you, Sean. Wolf and Stuff deadline is this Sunday. Use hashtag Wolf and Stuff with your fan art and tag me, Sean, and Joe Sontag in the post. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we will see you later.
Hit me up, Mark.